Less than two crew squad. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to our weekly stream where we put together the bingo card for the Big Brother week. A tough week. I feel like I say this every week and then it gets tougher. I don't know, but it's a tough week here as we are about to embark on an eviction that could be, had potential to be amazing, still will take. But what's to come next week, I'm already dreading a little bit. But there's one thing that we can do to make sure it is at least a positive week for us, and that's a distraction. I can't help myself. I'm going to watch Big Brother, so I need a distraction to go with it, and that's the bingo card. Okay? Because if you're watching the feeds regardless, at least you got the bingo card to take your mind off of things. So, two things. First, we're going to do the eviction card, obviously. Second, we're going to do the live feed card, and I'm going to, and say it with me, chat, I am going to release the bingo card for the live feeds right after the episode. Enough of this, I forget, and it's like the next day shit. That's how we're going to do it, okay? That's the plan. All right, let me say hello to the early chatters before we get going here. Buttercup, welcome in. Jen, hope you're doing well. Sassy D, hello, welcome in. Samantha, yes, hello. Happened to log in just in time for this to start. Perfect. Palm Leaf, welcome in and hello. Jen, what's good? Was watching Taryn pick apart the Survivor cast pet peeve. He's still running. Corey, welcome in. I did see it was live earlier. Tara, welcome in. Flash Taggy Blog, welcome. Pinky with the 58 months. Appreciate you, Pinky. Thank you so much. Thank you, and welcome back to the Less Than Two crew. Welcome back. It's your first time getting here early? Perfect. Right on time. This isn't going to make me take up smoking. Don't do it. It's not good, but I understand what you're saying. Don't do it because quitting it is way harder than you think. I'm assuming you already know this. Sunflower, welcome in. Hello. Soja in the building. We got I Love Shoes. What's good? I'm doing good, chat. I'm doing good. Callie, welcome in. Red Wings in the building. Look forward to this every Thursday evening. Thank you, Dalp. Thank you so much. This was my first week doing a bingo card. It was so fun. I'm happy to hear it. You got 3 bingos? All right, well, let's not show off here, shall we? Okay, welcome in. Hope you had fun with the news crew. I did. I mean, it was a good time. Can't complain. Okay. Little Miss Andre, thank you with a prime sub. Appreciate using your 1 prime here on me. Thank you so much. Welcome back from month number 48, aka 4 years here with the squad. Thank you so much. Little Miss Andre, thank you. I got a bingo. Hey, perfect. Another tough week, but like I've said before, the game analysis has been so good, especially from a human behavior perspective. This is true. This feels like group therapy every week, and I'm here for it. Honestly, it is. It's like we're all going through this together. Let's have each other's backs here. I'm upset by this cast not tossing Riley out, but Mickey leaving is not the worst, but more of Riley. Ugh, I hate it. Yeah, I mean, the combination platter, if Morgan leaves now and we're stuck with both of them, it's going to be unbearable. They need to study these contestants and be like, what the fuck gravitated y'all towards him? Because why does he have such a hold on so many of you? Like, why does he have such a hold on y'all? We need to know, because I'm not seeing it. We called this out before the season even began, but inside the house, they think he's AFP. How does that make sense? Pooya, how are your stocks looking going into next week? I said last week I'm keeping them on what's her name? Mickey. They're still on Mickey. And I mean, I should probably move them just to maintain my $240, but I've already lost half my money, so I'm like, fuck it. I'm out of this. Have I seen the preview? It really is a crapshoot. It is. Anybody could win. If Morgan goes, I'm going to be so mad. The opportunity to go. I agree. If Mickey wins and Morgan doesn't stay, that's fucked. How's it going tonight? It's going well. It's going well. It's been busy. I woke up, did editing. The PAL will be out tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. And then I had a bit of a fun time, little break over on GTRP earlier. And then here I am. And then tonight we're staying up all night because feeds. So, you know, we're blessed, busy, sometimes sad, but mostly happy, you know. If more, let's see. Have you seen the beep? I did read that. If it's been a while since I've pulled a, so I thought I would share that I have had a cigarette. I haven't had a cigarette since Christmas, and I've smoked for almost 30 years. I've switched to vaping with the ultimate goal to fully quit. That's amazing, Pinky. That's amazing. For me, the thought of wanting to do it is the first step. Then taking the plunge to like the efforts to switch up or to change it, whether it's to people start smoking less or, you know, making the switch to vaping and ultimately trying to quit. That's the next step, and that's the biggest step. So I'm happy for you, and I hope it works out smoothly, Pinky. And watch feeds today. Is Riley still safe? Yes. What's the baby? It's the ball rolling down the thing, and you gotta like straight line it down. It's that one. Goal is to lock in the highest score in 2 minutes. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, I thought it would have to go down the middle. Cool, good to know. Good to know. Hey, Jem, welcome in. Love and Survivor AU versus the world. I've even got my nieces hooked. Amazing. I'm staying with my all-in on Rachel because my heart will not let me buy any stocks on anyone else. That's very fair. That's very fair. Little Miss Andre says, great job. I quit 2 years ago now, and it's hard. It's easier. That's awesome. With time, chat. With time, all things get easier. Come in.
Hey, have you started yet?
What was that?
Oh, you started already?
Yeah, why? Okay. You okay?
Yeah, did you see Jess's message?
One sec. Don't worry about it. All right. Any snacks or grub for the episode tonight? We're planning on making a pizza, so we'll see. Jen, welcome, and Meg Mello, hello. The queen has arrived. She has. Any guesses who's on locked? Honestly, it's either Boston Rob or Amber, because I feel like the quotes have just basically pointed us in that direction. Al Pastor, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Cannabiscus, what's up? Sea Blue. All right. Yeah, so that's the plan. That and Red Bull, obviously, as you know, we're Red Bull in tonight. So, all right, you ready to do this bingo card thing? Is that what we're doing? That's the plan, right? All right. Where were we? It's Rob, and I'm excited for another show of him and Derek. Does Boss Ron watch Big Brother? I thought I heard somewhere it was the one show he would never do. Is that right? I don't think it matters that he watches Big Brother or not. I think Derek was like, I gotta connect. How about that? And that's how he gets on. So. Okay. Y'all ready, chat? Shall we do this? Hey, Flo, appreciate you. Take care, take care. A pleasure today. Okay, all right. Y'all are ready with the prompts. So let's move over to the bingo card, shall we? There we go. Okay. That kind of works perfectly. Actually, it's a little bit aesthetically displeasing. So a little more there and a little more there. And there we go. Now we're talking. Okay. So BB27. Oh, let me get my chat back up here. Hold up. We're working it. All right. It's gonna be so weird to hear Boston Rob talk about Big Brother, right? Frankly, in the free space. No, not frankly in the free space. Come on. All right. Big Brother 27. Eviction number 6. We on 6 or we 7? Hold on. Let me see if I go off memory. Zay, Amy, Adrian, Jimmy, Zach, 6. Did I miss somebody? 6. You're saying 7. Did I miss somebody? Zay, Amy, Adrian, Jimmy. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah. All right. Cool. We nailed it. All right. Let's make the grid line red. Let's make the line thick. At this point, we know what we're doing. Free space, as always, but first, because easy. And then we can get to filling the rest of the prompts up now, chat. Let's cook. Remember, we're looking for very specific prompts, because if it's too, or no, sorry, not very vague prompts, because too specific can be a bust, and we're trying to see how many people can end up getting a bingo here. Julie in a dress.
This is great banter. It really is.
Thank you for the follow. Loot, appreciate it. Someone flips. Vince and Ava. Talk, post, blockbuster. Morgan wins Big Brother battle. Okay, Morgan wins BBBB. BBBB winner score is over 20. BBBB winner score is less than 20. Easy and easy. We already have unanimous vote. There we go. This week, is there a tiebreaker option? No, right? Ava says, frankly, is this for the eviction episode or for the feeds? Because if you're thinking of like a word being said by one person, we should put it in the feeds one, not here. Vince cries, I think, is likely. Julie is complimented, and sky is blue. Hints recap. A new hint. Can you elaborate, Eminem? For unlocked. Hint for unlocked. BB unlocked. No tiebreaker, number of voting. There we go. There's a chant. Lovely. Rihanna breakup segment. For sure. Taylor on our screens. Love that. What if the score is exactly 20? Then no one gets a point. No one gets a point then. Riley toxicity shown. Mastermind appearance. Okay. Mastermind appearance. Evictee is booed by the audience. Doubtful, but that's what I'm willing to risk on. Evicted person booed. I honestly think they're not going to ever do that again. Julie hugs house guest. Julie announces double eviction next Thursday. That is specific. When's the last time we had a double eviction and when was it? Feeling hella rare. The BBBBB this tonight is the plank where you got to put the ball and then you got to do the thing and it rolls down and you're trying to register scores. The person who scores the highest in 2 minutes, I think, is the one that's going to get it, basically. House gets matching. Okay. Soul mentions God. I don't want to put that, but I understand what you mean. Evicted house gets blames Rachel. Almost a guarantee. Bad Riley segment. That's not going to happen. Again, I don't want there to be too many bust ones because we already will end up with a lot of those. So ideally, less of those if we can. Even though I would love that. I don't think it's going to happen, sadly. Jury is mentioned. Okay, that's a good shout. Also, if the music's too loud, please just let me know. I have no gauge. Judges clips. Plug for the live feeds happening. Plug for live feeds. Wallcomp tees. All right. Ava wears the furry hat. I think they'll actually campaign after the arena this week. That would be nice. We will take that, Heather. We'll happily take that. Ashley shocked post eviction. Ashley is shocked at eviction results. Resultals. There we go. Polly, welcome in. Hello. How's your scramble after BB? Actual strategizing after BBBB. There we go. There we go. All right, we're cooking, chat. Let's keep them coming, though. We only got the card itself complete. We're looking at least about 5 rows worth before we get anywhere further. Now I can write, you know what? I'll do these ones. Morgan evicted. Mickey evicted. Riley evicted. I don't want to do Morgan wins BBB, Mickey wins BBB. That's too many. So let's just do this one. Mickey Riley votes for Riley to Mickey or Morgan, right? That's what I say. Woman wins BBBB. Riley swears. Riley swears / gets censored. Keanu Rachel post veto meeting clip. We already have a Rihanna breakup segment, don't we? How did I phrase that though? Did I not have that? I thought I had that. Oh yeah, Rihanna breakup segment. Keanu / Rachel argue. That encompasses both things. There. Oh, this music is a little intense for right now. I'm gonna switch it up. Sorry, real quick, chat. Don't mind me. Just making sure we have a fun, smooth experience here. Let's go to this song's radius. Might be a little more chill. There we go. I love the silence at Big Brother Blockbuster winner announcement or anything about the stairs in that bit. How would you phrase it though? Brendan shout out, okay. Rachel active post BBBB. I fucking hate BBBB. It's so ridiculous. Unanimous vote. We already have that. Rachel isn't voting. Has that ever stopped Rachel Riley to campaign? No. So I think Rachel could be vocal. Very. Still. Oh, but there's a world she's asked somebody to do it, because they always get someone to do shout outs for people who can't do it themselves. You know what I mean? Or if she shouts out Brendan somehow during the episode, it's fine. Did we get a jury announcement yet? No, but we have it in the thingy. House gets in athletic clothes. I hate to be the skeptical one, but given the fact that we know tonight is not only Big Brother Unlocked, but also maybe the wall comp. It didn't even need to be the wall comp to know that they're not going to record anything after the episode. So unfortunately, at this point, I don't think they're going to ever, like, the athletic thing's not going to happen, which sucks. I hate it, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, chat. It's sad, but it is what it is. The Waldron's not till midnight, which is fucking annoying. All right. Rachel wearing a gown. What did we write about Julie? We write Julie wears pants? Or Julie wears skirt? Why is this in all caps? Why the... Oh my god, I'm sorry, chat. Pressure cooker? I fucking wish. Sparkly crayons. Welcome and hello. If it's the wall, you don't think we'll see it play out on feeds? We will, but it won't be right after the episode, is the sad thing. We have Julie wears a dress? Perfect. Alright, I'm making an audible. The music's too loud, at least for me. So I'm going to lower it here, and then I'm going to just go back to my music. Mic cut. Okay, good. Mic cut. And how about a Julie programming issue? Goodbye messages.
This is great banter. It really
Tech
is.
issue? That's programming issue. The same. Zem, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. House Gets Hugs Julie. We have that as well. Ava shocked face? Nah, Ava's like in the middle of it. I don't think Ava's gonna be shocked this week. What the fuck else can we say? Vince hesitates while voting is good. Vince hesitates while voting. Lauren hesitates. That's always a classic. Chocolate drop mention from Will. Chocolate drop mention from Will is a good one. We'll take it. Start of HOH. Then a dream of feeds continue. There's no way. Nowadays, literally, they don't give us that. They wait until the West Coast airing is done, and they're recording BB Unlocked right after the episode. To me, we're not getting this till midnight, maybe 1. Sad, but that's how I see it. I would love to be wrong. I would love to be right back here at 9 p.m. Eastern, ready to watch the wall comp. I just don't see it happening till later. Do we have a judges segment? I already put that in the thing, yeah. Keanu and Rachel argue. We also have that as well. How does one get a bingo card? At the end of this, Polly, I will be putting a link in the chat and in the commands, and you should be able to access the card through that command. We're stemming energy drinks tonight? We'll see, Celtics. We'll see. I'm a little bit skeptical, but we'll see. Like, if Riley wins HOH tonight, I'm going to bed. I don't think I'm slamming an energy drink for that. Because it's just going to be him being hella aggro and like, I'm going to fucking show her fucking. And it's like, I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. And you come here, you're going to stay in this bed. Like, no, fuck you. No. It's going to be a lot. But almost any other outcome will at least have like half a Red Bull. At least. We'll see how it goes, you know? We'll see. I forgot I'm on shuffle. Ugh. Alright, it's fine. I feel so bad we'll have to watch this for coverage. At least I'm just able to not watch. Yeah. We're in for the season, baby. We're not going anywhere. Minnie, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Although I suffer from FOMO and completionism, so I would want to finish it regardless. So I would watch it regardless. So I'm happy there's the podcasting and coverage to do also. Julie makes a joke. Yes, that's a great one, silly. Oh my god, Polly, relax. BB's little crap, so I'll be stressed the entire time. I mean, I would be more stressed and caring if I knew that there was a chance Riley could go. But Vince, and I'm sorry because I mean this with all my heart, I think Vince is making a game-losing move by evicting Morgan over Riley. If Riley was going to stay anyway, then okay, whatever. But I think him voting out Morgan is dumb as fuck. The woman literally lost her number one, or one of her number ones, debatable last week in Zach. You're her number one. You dumb. Stupido. Fucking hell. It's Smiley. Yes, Minnie. It is. Hydra for the bingo. Julie asked the evictaz could hurry up and leave. Good one. Hey, Sydney, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. We're on the same page. Morgan could be voting out. Mickey could be voting out Morgan, so his vote might not matter. Wild that that's even a sentence, but you're not. Yep, you're right, Pepsi. Kelly does something annoying. Yeah. Kelly annoys you. There we go. All right, let's do... Yeah, we still need to do more for this, actually, to be fair. Will DR? Yes, please. Will DR not vote? There we go. The free spot between should alternate between but first and Riley looks at someone with crazy eyes. I mean, the hope, the manifestation there is that Riley ain't around long enough for that to be a thing. I love Will DRs are to me maybe the best DRs we've gotten in the last 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. I don't know. I just don't remember enjoying someone's die rooms as much as I do Will's. So, oh, Felicia. What am I fucking talking about? Ava segment? I didn't put that showman segment. Let's fucking do it. Also, not anyone's gonna mistake me for it, but let's just put an ugh there so they know. Ava segment. Sure. Like someone's vote specifically being for somebody tragic. Don't want to put it in. It's a little too specific. Lauren admits knowing Riley would go up. What context would that come up? Oh, that's not going to happen, actually. What am I saying? When he decided not to rat at Ashley was probably one of the smartest moves that no one this season will know about. Previous house gets mentioned. Atomic, okay. Ritualist counseling we do have already. Hearing someone's heartbeat through mic is a great one. I'm just gonna copy paste yours, Alpastor. Okay. Judges Alliance we do have. Sadly, okay, yeah. Rachel says newbies. That's a good one. Heartbeat is wild. It's so loud too. You've never noticed it, Minnie? Oh my god, when they hug, you hear... It's like intense. When was the last time someone said I'd gladly vote for? I feel like Rachel did, no? Someone doesn't do a shout out? Wild. No one cries when the evictee is evicted. I'm angry Vince sat in the have not room, talked so vulgar about the women, then went and asked Morgan if they would be friends if he voted her out tonight. Yeah, I'm like, Vince, all this time, my feelings on him has been bit ratty, bit of a rat move, a rat player, you know, suck uppy, kiss assy, but I'm like, it's fucking working, good on him, and like, you know, he's doing well and it's his dream. I'm happy for him. This week, he's been showing his ass a little bit, a lot of it, and bruh, the whole reason, and I'm so annoyed by this, actually, hold up. The whole fucking reason that I drafted the way I did in the draft, I picked him, I picked Vince, Mickey, then in my last pick, the options I had were Zay, Riley, and Amy. My thought was, let me pick someone that I would root for and not someone I'm going to hate to have on my team. So immediately it was like, Riley, goodbye. I'm not picking you. Between Zay and Amy, I felt like Amy was the better pick. I picked Amy. How are you going to tell me that I hate my team and Riley's not even on it? Like, if I knew I was going to hate my team, I might as well fucking brought that guy in also. Like, what are we doing here? I can't even say for my draft I hope Mickey stays, because then that's going to be at the expense of who? Morgan? Because it ain't going to be at the expense of fucking Riley. Also, the women have dominated this game this season. I don't give a fuck who wants to say what, argue the wall. Outside of Keanu winning the vetoes, the strategic control has been with the women. The bigger moves have been done by the women. So I don't know in what world this fucking guy thinks Riley's gonna protect him over Morgan, who would literally do anyone but him, is stupid. It's stupid. He's being stupid. He's being stupid, and there's something, and this is the thing, let me just be honest, okay? I'm not a very confident person. I'm not someone who speaks with conviction often. Anytime you hear me on any podcast, 90% of the time, I'm speaking in a way where I'm like, listen, I could be wrong, but these are my feelings, and I'm very open to changing them. That being said, there's something about the way Vince just does not have a backbone and conviction in his thoughts and decisions that peeves me to no end. So yeah, is annoying. Anyway. Anyway. Okay, where were we? Someone gets the highest possible score in BBBB. That's too. I feel like that's a buster. I don't think that's gonna happen. It's very unlikely, is what I meant. Thank you, hell yeah. Can we do an Andy doesn't watch Eviction episode live? I don't know if we want to get Chat BCC involved in this, because people might not know what that is. It's a Chat BCC thing. Andy Heron is almost never watching the episode live. If Morgan stays and wins the HOH, I might survive that. At this point, which is such a wild thing of where we've come. There are twice as many women in the house as men. Exactly. Where are the men? The men are gone. The men are gone. If Riley was to leave tonight, which I know he's not, but if he was to leave, we'd be down to 3 men pre-jury. Ain't that fucking amazing? What we could have had? We already have wall comp tees, I'm pretty sure. Riley had that thing on his neck hoping it's wall so he will fall right off. Morgan redemption arc is beautiful. It's wild too. I wish so much for Morgan to not even get to compete, let alone win. Now, welp. Now I'm like backing her. I'm telling you right now, chat. If we're watching the wall comp tonight and Riley wins, I'm ending stream without saying a word. I'm just ending stream and leaving. I'm gonna be pissed. Pissed. Anyway. All right, I think we have enough chat. Unless anyone has any last second ones for eviction card. Otherwise, we'll move into the feeds card and do that one real quick. No one will blame you, and I appreciate that. There was a scroll. Yeah, there's plenty. There's plenty. I already did the 5 for 5 here, and we got all this. Chevy City Rally Eviction Party if you want to RSVP. Hello.
Would you be interested in the pizza?
That's what I was thinking.
Okay. How many sausages did you use?
2.
2 sausages?
It's about 5 ounces
and
worth.
then just like a cup of the veggies.
Yeah, about a cup. Yeah, I think I went cup.
And you just put them on frozen?
What? The veggies?
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have to break apart some of the bigger pieces,
Yeah.
but it should be fine.
And then the sausages you just put on raw?
Yeah, and they were fine, right?
Yeah,
So.
yeah. I mean, they're pre-cooked, so.
Exactly. Both are, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good.
I would say for the pizza, it says 13 to 15 on it.
Do longer.
I would say drop it for like 15 to 16, just to be safe.
Okay.
Because I had it for 13 that day because I had to jump to stream, and it could have done with a couple more minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. Your hands are oily.
Yeah.
What is it?
Lotion.
It's lotion?
Yeah.
What is this foreign substance?
Moisturize.
Moisturize. All right. Like Mario Production, thank you. We got it off. We did a it was a Amazon stream we did where we had a chat do shopping, and they got this. This is what they brought to the table. or one of the items. Julie says, "There's something we do have." Let's see. If that would be sick. Do I need to do anything to get in on this, or is it after you feel curious? I will put a link in the chat after it's done, so you can get your own card. That's the plan. Kenzie, welcome in. You are doing well. Renee, welcome in. Hello, hello. Non-pizza? No, non-pizza. Just a cheese pizza. We do have Vince Cries. We do have that, yes. Is she putting moisturizer on like Lauren? No. I date him, but I put all my stocks in Riley. If I lose it all, I'll be stoked. Respect. I respect that. All right. All right. Let's print this, or not print this, but generate this. All right, let me test it first. Yep, I got it. All right, chat, perfect. So, my card is here. This is mine. I'm going to put this in chat for you now. Mods, are you here? I don't know if mods are here. All right, there you go. No, Riley ain't going, I don't think. Do they ever show the party on the shows? I think not because of the music, but I can't remember. Not really. You added. Thank you, Liv. Everyone say thank you, Liv. Okay. So that's mine. Let's see. Will DR not vote? House gets matching. Rachel wearing a gown. But first, Riley evicted. Riley swears gets censored. Riley evicted would be amazing. But that already the diagonals bust for me. Even though the rest of it could come up. Fuck. Vince and Ava convo we have twice. But that's fine. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I might have to do a new card for me, though. Or not a new card for me, but a new card to advertise this. Yeah, anyway, I'll do that later. That's fine. Okay. All right, chat. Shall we move on? All right. Big Brother 27, Week 7 live feeds. All right. Two things we need to do. The border needs to be thick and red. Oh, we'll take a maroon. We'll take a maroon. Boom. Ooh, maybe a little less that red. There we go. All right. Free. We'll be right back. And the only reason I'm not putting Riley does or says something cringe is because I'm holding the modicum of hope that the guy leaves this week. All right. Wall comp HOH square? Sure. Technically, this would be on feeds, right? Wall comp last... wait! Should I not do too many of this just in case it's not wall comp and we look stupid? Ava says, frankly, that's fine. Rachel is on the block. Neither Keanu or Kelly are on the block. I always look stupid. This is true. Ashley HOH. Oh my god, imagine. Ashley HOH. Bro, I'm not ready. Because remember in BB, Celebrity Big Brother US 3 went, and I'm not going to remember any of these people's names, so bear with me. Was it a Carson HOH and he evicted his closest ally during it? Like, if Ashley wins and then, like, boots Rachel, then what the fuck are we doing? I don't think I could handle that. Anyway. I'm going to lower my chair. It's time to sit down now. So just keep putting your stuff in, and I'm going to catch up with all of it. Huh. Things are getting serious. No, I just want to sit. Just want to sit now. Okay. All right. My boyfriend just laughed at me when I said it really was going to be welcome this week. Keanu doesn't wash his hands after toilet. Very specific. Keanu doesn't wash hands. Wash his hands. Okay. Kelly volunteers for the block. Pandora's box makes a return. Come on, let's not bust people's brackets here. Rachel blamed for the eviction. Rachel blamed. Yeah, this is on both bingo cards. Easy and easy. House meeting. Love that always. Always hoping for one. Would unlocked filming be prioritized over welcome, as in when they do it on a non-unlocked week? I don't think so. The thing is, Cupcakes, because it happens in between the East Coast feed and the West Coast feed, the recording, I don't think it matters because they don't start their damn HOH comps till after West Coast feed nowadays anyway. So I don't think it changes anything. You know what I mean?
This is great.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome and meme. People question votes. People doubt who voted who. Have-nots determined by who falls off the wall. How about this? Have-nots dished out. Because I don't even know if we fucking are doing that anymore. HOH gives bed to Will. No shot it happens again. HOH gives bed to Will. Riley says he's gonna marry Kat. Yeah. Riley says he will be marrying. I can't even get myself to put Catherine's name down. I feel so bad for her. Ava says something is God's plan. She does that daily now. Oh my God. Ava says God's plan. You know what? That's fine. God's line. God's plan. God's line. All right. Someone crying when feeds come back. As feeds come back. Repeat HOH. Great one. Will repeats the house guest words back to them. Will smiles and waves without offering insight in a combo. Smiles and nods is good enough for me. All right. Rachel knows what we want in house meeting. I'm personally offended she hasn't given us one yet. Hey, if she's on that block, she might give it to us, so we'll see. Hope you've had a good week so far. Thank you, Russ. It's been great. It's been busy. It's been busy. The streams, the pods, we're living, we're doing, we're having fun, and it's been great. Box 2 needs fixed, Pooya. Wall comp. What was this about to be? Oh, wall comp lasts an hour. Lasts more than an hour. Hasn't the backyard been closed since like Sunday? Seems likely it's the wall. But they haven't said anything. Why wouldn't they tell us? Why do they hate us so much? You know what? They're not telling us because they're not going to show it to us, are they? I'm going to fucking lose my mind. Anyway, it's fine. Taylor mentioned last night that we might see her tonight. Wonder if she's involved somehow or just a promo. We'll see. There's a world where like, if like there's a world where Taylor and Derek are hosting the wall comp, that would be sick. Like they announce it, they start it off. Teeny says, Kelly turns on Vince. Kelly could turn on anything in a dime, so that is a good one. What week did Bib end? What, last season? Right before jury started. Vince lies to Rachel and grass is green. But I love this one. Ava regrets her vote. Skippy forgets to change from pet cam. We'll be right back. Skippy fumbles. She started doing that a lot. Silent death into the camera. Kelly routes out a conversation. I hate that God's plan remark. It happens a lot. It's kind of the it is what it is equivalent of, but you're not going to question this one. Rachel gives camera a look after combo. Rachel gives the camera a look after a combo. There we go. All right, let's continue and add more options so that everyone gets a nice diverse portfolio in their bingo card. Lauren stares at the screen while talking to HOH. The lovely and irreplaceable poet Jenny Autumn had a tweet, sorry, a post. When I say tweet from now on, chat, assume it's either on Blue Sky or Twitter. I'm gonna keep saying it, but I mean either or. And this one was on Blue Sky. She had a post yesterday that I very much resonated with. And it sounds mean, but it's not supposed to be mean, but she said, and I'm quoting, "The majority of this cast are terrible at the game and honestly batshit, but Lauren has the unique claim to being bad at the game and supremely bad TV too. Lauren is very boring television." And I sincerely feel that way also. Morgan telling another person about Zach's power that doesn't care at all. How would you phrase it in a little more of a Broadway memes? I like it, but how do we phrase it in a little bit of a way? Fix box 2, it's already fixed now. Rachel Keanu fight again. I guess it makes sense. Evergreen. I'm catching up with you now, chat. High jury, low jury talk. Rachel fights someone. Rachel fights somebody. These people need to talk in front of other people. Enough with one-on-ones. Make box 2 endurance comp so it's not specific. Good enough for me. Everyone knows what we're talking about when we say that. Alcohol. Let's all caps it. Alcohol. All right, let me catch up now. Russ returns. Where was Russ? Russ, where were you a couple hours ago? Production this season is really pushing my buttons. Yes. Alum host veto. Alum appearance mentioned. How about that? Lauren stares at HOH TV for more than a minute. Or do you have Lauren stares at the screen? That's fine. Is this just for the feeds? No, this is until the next stream where we do this. So from tonight all the way to next Thursday. Kelly complains about being / not being nominee. How about this? How about this? Kelly complains. How about that? All 4 cams on sleeping house guests when there's game talk. Left side curse mention. Sure. Easy. Who wants to do my HR room? Oh God. That's what they should say to fucking Riley. Who wants to see my HR room? Riley, come on over. Fucking asshole. Did y'all reach the peak? No. It was sad. It looked good for a second, but it didn't happen. Lauren has so much potential when she sniffed out the accomplice was a girl. That first 2 episodes of Lauren, I was like, I cannot wait to see what she has. I was so sad I didn't get her in the draft. I was annoyed. I think Ashley, Jim, and Keanu could make great comeback players from this season. Cosign. I think an Ava who can look back at her game also. Bullseye Gamer, Percy. What up? How you doing, Percy? Hope you're having a good night. It was fun earlier. I'm hoping now that lines seem kind of drawn in the sand that Lauren will own her moves. What time did Feast come back 2 weeks ago when Ava won? I remember it felt like forever. It was very late. Racial fights with somebody seems like a free space. It kind of is. Someone gets a bad sunburn. Ooh, a Vegas vacation. Okay, Russ. Russ, congratulations on your big winnings. Feel free to send me my cut. Just kidding. Fees come from a questionable Riley moment. You know what? Sure. No more BBBB. We don't know, Meal. We don't know. HOH music is a female singer. No more genre specific from me. I like that. I like that. There we go. A new alliance is formed? Sure. That's good. That's good. That's good. Do you think Mickey will be receptive to any criticism of her game if she gets evicted tonight? Feels like the heat is going to be extra hot on her in exit press. It depends. It depends, because do we know if like, do we know the order of operations on a unlocked week? Does she then, like, right then and there, like, she talks to Julie? Oh my god.
Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
Not me. Thank you so much, Polly, for the 48 months here. Appreciate you. And for the 49th and 50th month, back to back to back, as Polly has subbed 3 months in advance. Thank you so much, Polly, for your support. I do appreciate you. Welcome into the Lesson 2 crew once again, and enjoy your stay. Thank you so much. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, Mickey. Yeah. Do we know the order of operations of, like, on an unlock night? Is it like she talks to Julie, then talks to Taylor and Derek and whatever, maybe a guest that's there, and then talks to press later? I'm assuming that's what happens. I need video of Grundon in the diary room saying Riley, all right, no need to sit there. You're gonna I wish we're not gonna get that though. Keanu asked for a hug. Chat, I might not have had eyes as close on this week. Has Keanu still been asking for hugs? Or is that just a pipe dream now that that's a thing that we do? Do I have to retire this meme, which I really don't want to, but do I have to retire? Just tell me if I have to retire it, because my heart can't handle it. We're having high heat here in your house. Is it 98 degrees? Damn, sunny. Oof, that Walcom about to be humid and damp. Someone turns on their lines? Yes. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Probably a few hours after eviction. Okay, I think Julie, BB unlocked in general exit press. Okay. I don't think that Taylor and Derek are gonna treat her like you did amazing. So she might get a hint early. My first year with RG, but my first year on Twitch and live feeds. And Sparkly, how do you like it? It can be very overwhelming. I know that the learning how to operate Twitch, Discord, stuff like this can be intimidating to a lot of people. So I'm always happy to hear when people have made the move and they like it. And, you know, with my community, if you have any questions, feel free to ask, because someone is always there to answer it and help out with that. All right. Let's keep going. All right, Keanu asked for a hug yesterday. Never changed, Keanu. Taylor's not hold back on Mickey around for being jerks. I don't think she will. Write us something to make us want to stab her balls. We have. Do we not have it? Riley makes you cringe. All right. I also feel like HH nominations are a mistake. Great one. Housekeep's plan for a double. Another good one. I like it a lot. Thanks. Hey, happy to hear it. Have you switched in Discord a little before? Ah, gotcha. Okay. Who is this fire song? Wait, Corey, which one? Can you elaborate? I'll give it to you. I didn't see your message. Which one? The pad is my only. Oh, thanks, Sarah. Yeah, the pad every Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern. Pull up. We have a good time. We talk about a lot of things, you know. It's a just chatting exclusive. Rachel brings the cherries back out to talk about votes. The last one. Wait, this one? This one? Because I played a little bit of it before I skipped it. I'll leave it on if it's this one. Before this one. This one? Or this one? I'll give it a second. Fruit Alliance map. Probably the Fred Again song. This is the part 4 of the victory lap. I'm putting in chat if you want. Just Venmo one of tonight's audience members to yell, "We hit Raleigh." Ben, there's no shot. There is no shot that's gonna work. Keanu been spinning in storage room. Then it was this song. It's a longer song, so I'll let it play out. If you recognize you, let me know. Can someone share the eviction night card? I got here late. No worries, Thundercats. Exclamation bingo feeds should get you there. We need an Ashley score, but I don't have any ideas. It's this one? Okay. Damn it, I keep forgetting I can't post in here. I can post it in here. Yeah, this is the extra version. It's like the Victory Lap 4. So if you do Victory Lap, it'll be the regular one. But if you like this version, you like this version, you know? All right, chat, more. Give me more feed stuff, if possible. Someone else finds out about... Do we have that? I feel like... Do we... No, we don't. All right. Someone else finds out about Zach's power. Oh, nail care, hair care, nail care. There we go. Something about the diary room. Someone mentions they haven't been called for DR yet. Oklahoma PD breaks into arrest Riley. Survivor talk. Amazing race talk. The HOH wins veto. New twist power. Someone doesn't visit HOH in the HOH room. Someone doesn't visit. Wait. Can you elaborate on that, Rob? Vince is the last one to go to bed. Luxury comp mentioned. Production makes someone cry. Okay, chat. Give me more broad ones. Pseudo, I need a more broad one. One that most likely will happen, not a harder one. Vince Longshot over 10-minute one-on-one. I like that one. Over 10-minute one-on-one. Okay. House gets kicked out of the room. Okay, house gets rejected entry to a room for a room because a convo is happening. There we go. So much for a brand deal to camera. But Rob, are we supposed to monitor the whole week whether or not like that house guest has talked to the HOH in the HOH room specifically? I feel like that's a little too tough to do. Because it could still happen. Like, for example, if someone's like, I'm not going to go up there and beg to not be on the block, but then they talk anyway later, you know? Rachel says she regrets. I don't think this will happen, but she regrets her nominations from last week. Hammock talk is a good one.
This is great.
Shower talk is a classic.
It really is.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right. Someone uses HOH shower. House guest in pool. Costume. I already wrote that one, so we're fine. Julie breaks character. Well, no. Well, this is not for the eviction. This is for the feeds. Someone complains about dirty shower. P-Gate continues. All right, let's like a couple more. Lala, thank you for the prime sub. Appreciate it. Welcome back for month number 33.
Not me.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome into the Less Than Two crew once again. Hope you're doing well. Rachel cleaning bathroom, a classic. Rachel cleaning the bathroom. The ghost of evil Dick frames HOH for P-Gate. What? Group nap time. Someone hits the HOH. Hides. Hides. Hiding. Thank you for the follow, Courtney. Hope you're doing well. Hiding in the HOH bathroom. Hardest decision of my life is said. Chess game. Not gamer. Showman's fight. Riley and Kat argue. I kind of, in my bones, I want to write Riley argues at Kat, but let's just move. Have Nots back.
This is great banter. It really is.
Thank you for the follow, Kate. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Kelly Spies on Game Talk from her hole. Kelly Spy. I'll just say Kelly Spies on Game Talk so that if it's not from a hole, the hole, it still counts. We have have-nots. I think we have have-nots are determined by oh, have-nots dished out. Yeah. Have-nots back. Okay, let's just remove that one. And make this one. Oh, you're good, Suda. No worries at all. All right, someone tell me. What are we replacing this one with? Walking club. Cloib. Hey, perfect, Laura. Congratulations. Someone mentions Kelly's hex. Vince gets caught up. HOH comp determines have-nots. Someone wakes Ava up to talk. Someone wakes Ava up to talk. Perfect. Kelly's Hex is mentioned. Lauren is non-committal is a great one. We do not have it yet. All right. Last line, chat. Make it count. We're looking for the top 5 answers on the board. I hope so, Sonny. I hope so. +5 hour feed outage is a good one. Okay, Steve Harvey, thank you. Game talk in the gym, we'll take it. Good answer, good answer. Vince cries. Someone says it's best for their game. It's best for my game. Nominee big no. Oh, how about a weird fucking specific one? Because it fucking happens in this house for some fucking reason. Sorry for saying fucking so many times. Is this a nominee on the block is mad that someone else was nominated who could go home over them? Is that good enough? Is that good enough? But I just fucking, and it's annoying because he's fucking ruining the word. I hate that guy. Family style dinner, sure. Riley says the sentence the fuck. Someone asked for the veto to be used. Someone asks for the veto to be used. HOH urges veto holder to not use it. There we go. Puts an ally on the block. HOH puts an ally on the block. Lovely stuff. Someone interrupts game talk in the wine room. All right, chat. That's it. That's it. That's everything. I think we have plenty on the board here. Let me go ahead and generate it. Let me get the link ready. Let me verify that the link works. That I pressed a button by mistake. That's my bad. There we go. And then let's put this link in here. Boom. All right. And here's the feeds one for those of you that are here. And Liv will put the command up also, which I do appreciate. And there you go. Dare I say we're ready now? We're ready for the week. We're ready for the eviction episode. We're then ready for the live feeds. We're ready for the wall comp. So we're ready for everything. Am I worried about tonight? Yes. But it is what it is. We got to get through it together. And that's the best way to go. We'll see how we go, how we get from there. Chat, I hope you had fun today. A lot of new people followed here, so I hope you had a good time with your introductory to what I do here on stream. We'll be back tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern. So that's 9 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Pacific. That tomorrow night's stream is the pad. That's where I talk to y'all all night. I answer questions, give advice. We talk a lot of Big Brother during the Big Brother season, so you can anticipate a lot of Big Brother conversation to come through tomorrow with that. So pull up if you haven't. And then obviously Sunday we have Goose Goose. I have to get the roster, so I have to send the invites out tonight. I've been lacking a little bit, so we'll get that sorted. But yeah, that's kind of what my spiel is here. JK, if you do exclamation bingo feeds, you should get it in the chat. I'm so curious if Vince would keep Morgan or not. I keep watching feeds right before. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see, Kelly Kate. Hey, thank you, Flash Taggy. Appreciate it. Happy you're enjoying it. Thank you, Sparkly. Thank you, Can of Biscuits. Christian says new Goose Goose roll this week. Ooh, what do we got? Hold up. Let me read this right now before I go. What do we got? It's not saving the new link, but we'll get fixed in a bit. Sounds good, Liv. Do you need me to send it like in Discord or something? Would that help? Pseudosis was on season 2 of BB Can. Pseudo? Who are you? You could just say that and leave on a drive-by. What would you talking? But yeah, have a good one, Pseudo, if you are leaving. The new role is called Raven. I played it last night. Did not win with it. Oh my god, it's a new independent role. Shit. Hold up. Hold up. The Raven. Win as the last survivor. You can temporarily leave meetings to kill specific roles. Meetings? You gain the ability to kill outside of meetings if all ducks are dead. Interesting. During the voting phase, leave the meeting to hunt for a designated target. Success target is eliminated in the meeting. Fail, return to meeting empty-handed. If ducks are all eliminated, the Raven gains the ability to kill outside meetings. What the fuck? Amazing. Who do I buy for Stockwatch? Chat, good question. Who should I buy for Stockwatch? Real quick, just throw me some options because... Because look, I left it on Mickey last week. I got stubborn. I said, fuck this. We're not doing this. I'm not going through the rigmarole of doing this again. And I'm in a bad spot now. So, sue me. It is what it is. What would you do? What would you do, chat? If you were me, search for one thing with the 51st month. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Thank you. You got it. Thanks, Liv. Thank you so much. If Morgan leaves tonight, Leon has to buy and eat the latest flavor of M&Ms. I can ask her to do that. Anyone but Riley? What? HOH tonight? We'll take it. Oh, you're saying for Morgan? I sold everything and bought all Will because fuck it. It was cool. Got all the ducks. Okay. Part of Riley sadly crazy, but I bought Morgan. I'm going with Lauren. I don't know why though. Keanu, Vince, or I just called Jimmy a butt buddy. Oh my fucking god. Probably Riley or Vince. Keanu is penny stocks. The fact that Keanu at a 4 gets fucking nothing is nuts. Like nuts, chat. I don't know. All in on Kelly. Oh god. Sell Mickey for sure. It's a hard scene for Stockwatch. It is. I lost so bad I put the remainder on Vinny. Vinny at a 5 stays the same. At a 20 goes up 20% is not bad. Will has to get a 6 minimum, and Taryn I don't think is going to give him that if he doesn't start playing. Morgan is a steal at 2. Morgan could go home, but you know what? Morgan is a better buy than Mickey is, so... And we'll buy one Keanu for the vibes. How about that? There we go. Fuck it. Always you gotta switch stocks from people from last 2 weeks to keep on making messages close after. Ooh. You have to wait a little bit after the Stockwatch is done, Rob, and then go in like Wednesday to do it. He called Ashley, not Jimmy. Still can't use it. Still should not be using it. Will already has a 6 and there are 3 other stock raiders besides Taryn, just saying. I think audience can go 6. I just feel like Taryn's going to make a compelling case if Will plays the exact same way that Will shouldn't be getting a 6. But to your point, if everyone else is playing so dog shit, then a 6 would be justified. So, yeah. We'll see. Rachel, if she says she's over anyway. What if Morgan goes home? You'll be cooked. I mean, I left it on Mickey knowing I'll probably be cooked anyway. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Like, I was just like, yeah, fuck it. Oh, all right. I started watching Prim's video, but not far yet. Okay. Not this year. All could be 2s this season. Low key, it might be better to just save your money if you're trying to save. Vince is scared money, YOLO. Listen, I'm on Morgan. If Morgan gets a 3, it's a 2% increase. If it's a 4, it's 11. A 5 is 39. I think she could be in a good spot if she survives this week. So let's just go Morgan, submit the trade. We'll drop 1 on Keanu because we love a good hug in this household, I guess. And then we will do that. Okay. All right. That was fun. Quick little stock watch check-in. I don't care who goes home tonight, but as long as Morgan wins Blockbuster, that's fine. Hope you don't go busto. Honestly, if I do, that's fine. I'm free. I'm free from the shackles of the stock watch, and I can live my life. Because right now, it's all over the place. So yeah. All right. Chat, thank you for hanging out tonight. I do appreciate it. Hope you had fun here. Like I said, I will be back tomorrow night to do what's it called? The pad. We'll be sponsored tomorrow also by a Factor, whose name you do see here. So I will tell you what to do and what you can check out over there. Not going to be like a huge segment or anything. I'm just going to give you the links for it, and then we go on from there. You know, easy pickings. But yeah, hope you had fun. Hope you had fun. All right, chat. Take care. I'll see you maybe tonight. If there's wall comp, I'll be here, actually. If there's wall comp, I'll be here. So be on the lookout for the wall comp, maybe. And then we'll go from there, all right? All right. Chat, y'all take care. Have a good one.